Morning, Catherine. Grumbay, thank you for scheduling. NF and Flip, think of the 16 and 27 months, baby. My shield is here for you. Yeah, well, Maria, you know, my flight got delayed like 4 hours, so I just decided not to go to Detroit anymore to watch the Tigers play. Because I'm just, you know, I was just going to wait around all day. They ended up getting smoked.
You know it won't be like this. It won't be like...
Only your kiss can stop the loneliness. The loneliness from sinking in, yeah. A little murder mystery. You guys have glasses on. My glasses came in. Yeah, I forgot to Mitch, I forgot to post a video or like a Insta that I stayed home. Hey Draco, man, W shot, but it's gonna be a hard pass, brother. The big reveal. Yeah, they're like very like bendy. Slay by Jay, thank you for the 7 months. Jay Schwartz, thank you for the 5 months. Good morning. Nah, no mega bonk. We up. No, I'm just talking with myself, Jesse. I literally just everything I'm saying and reading and the people I'm saying good morning to, I'm reading off of like a teleprompter in front of me. I'm having conversations with myself. I'm gonna rub some dirt in your eye. Good morning, everyone. Famous thing with 23 months. So I'm supposed to wear these. I need a ruler? Huh? Rachel, thank you for 26 months. Good morning. I'd rather. Did you say you're playing SC? You're playing StarCraft 2? You're never going to get more than 10 viewers playing that game, bro. No one watches it. No one plays it anymore. You're not going to blow up playing that game, right? Thoughts on Twitch removing lurkers? Excuse me? Yo, Chris, thank you for the 64 months, brother. No, Twitch is not removing or punishing lurkers. Instead, a new flawed viewbot detection system is incorrectly flagging some legitimate lurkers as bots, leading to their views not being counted. This causes reported drops in viewership for streamers who are advised to encourage lurkers to send at least one message or use channel point redemptions to ensure they are counted.
This is very concerning. Lurkers are being flagged as bots. If viewers don't interact, no messages or redemptions, they may not be counted in your view count. After reviewing last night's stream data, several legitimate lurkers were not counted at all. Also, look at the detection code. Many issues stand out. Best workaround: ask lurkers to send at least one message or use a channel point redeem to ensure they're counted. Now, in case you guys don't know, numbers are down across Twitch.
Yeah.
Pretty much universally.
Yeah.
I would argue every streamer right now is down 10 to 20% from what I've seen from the streamers that I've been monitoring. There might be some exceptions. There might be some outliers. However, is that due to the new system getting rid of legitimate users, or is it because there were legitimate view bots on every single streamer? I'm not sure. This is all speculation. Gift sub system.
I'll just
current Twitch sub distribution code seems designate or designed
encourage people to lurk chat for 1 second.
Bots and non-community members first, which is very interesting. That has now been confirmed by 3 different people, that it is targeting newer users and view bots to get gifts as a way to make Twitch more money. Non-active users, non-real users a subscription and giving subs to people who do not need them. This is based on calculated viewer to bot ratio meant to avoid detection. The goal appears to be incentivizing more gifting by making it harder for your actual community to receive subs naturally. Now,
that can't be real.
If this is true, and I would love to know Andrew Esquire's take on this. He is a lawyer. He knows the law far better than me. But this, I believe, could open them up to a class action lawsuit. So I hope Andrew Esquire will actually cover this and talk about the legitimacy of this. If this is true, once again, all of this is alleged. And I want to make that very clear.
All of this is alleged.
Video. AI misclassifications. Twitch's AI now assumes viewers with no input, chat, clicks, redemptions are bots. Bots are faking interactions, heat maps, clicks on stream elements to appear legitimate. Real lurkers get flagged, bots get through. Now, what's very interesting about this is exactly what I feared. Streamers who have very fast, very active chats due to the fact of them having AI interact bots, which are essentially, there are 3 different bot types.
Good morning, Brixo.
There might be, maybe there's 4. There's the regular view bots that count as a viewer. There are level 2 view bots, which count as a viewer and a user, which gets around the percent of real users to viewer ratio that's detected via third-party programs. And then there is one that counts as a real user and a viewer that types in random messages that seem just like general, like convoluted garbage.
Dude, it's so funny, by the way. I've only seen this in a couple of streams, but like I've seen a couple of people that view bot, and like these are randoms, never anyone real. Actually, that's not true. There's one guy, but it's, you know, a long time ago. Where I would like the followers to viewer to chat lurking ratio is just diabolical. And then but the chat would be flying like messages, and I would like read the messages, and the messages were like not real, dude. They were very AI messages, bro. Like nothing to do with the game. And if they were to do with the game, what they were talking about with the game like didn't happen. Like I think the person was playing like a shooting game, I'll say, and it was like, and one of the messages was like he's like dead in spawn, and one of the messages was like nice snipe exclamation point. Like wow, what a shot! Like it's insane. So I've seen that what this guy's talking about with like the messages of like, who are these? These people are not real. This person is botting not only viewers, but like these users are faking it.
And then there is, you're right, level 4, which is a user, a viewer, ones that send a message, but it's AI based. And what it'll do is it will wait for your chat to spam an emote. And then once an emote is being detected in mass, they will also add that emote.
Chat spam Kappa.
Very hard to really figure out what a real user is and a fake viewer is because view bots are becoming so advanced. And people who are paying for these illegitimate view bots, it's gonna be very hard to tell what is a real viewer and what's not. Yeah, because some people think, well, a fast chat indicates legitimate chat. However, I'm under the belief that everybody's view botting because I'll be real, on Twitch, you kind of have to. It's a very horrible spot to be in right now. Twitch is a very horrible platform where the only way to grow is to be in the top left. What to expect? Many streamers are...
I'm not going to just sit here and throw shade under the bus or throw Twitch under the bus or something like that. I feel like when you're a streaming platform, how do you, like, you have to make money, and like it's a business, and like I don't think that it's one of those things where it's like, yes, in a perfect world, like there's a way for them to promote other streamers and smaller streamers to get viewers, but like how do you do that? How do you do that when you can't without like a clip system, right? Without like a legitimate shorts system to get you excited about another streamer, right? So like, for example, you have like YouTube, like, you know, you could hit trending maybe, right? If you hit a trending video on YouTube, like you're cooking. But like if you're on, you know, now there's YouTube Shorts, and now there's TikTok, and there's Instagram Reels, and there's places for your short form content to go viral with the algorithm, and then people, if they like it enough, can find your channel. And that's really like the only way to really blow up nowadays, unless, you know, you obviously get like vouched for some other big streamers, some other YouTubers, etc. So like there's no other way. There really is no other way. Like there is, of course, it's very difficult to do it. So on Twitch, dude, like what do you want them to do, bro? Like, what do you want them to do? Like, I guess you can say the platform is bad because it doesn't have a system like that to help find smaller streamers by like showing their good content. But I'm also going to say something, dude. Like there are a lot of shitty streamers out there. Like, I don't think people, like, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all small streamers I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that there are a lot of streamers who just sit there on their phone all day with like a terrible quality microphone, a terrible quality camera. They're not interacting with chat if they even have anyone in there. And they're just like sitting in the back of their streamer like this, like phone in hand, waiting for a game to pop. And it's like, where are my viewers at as well, right? Like, why is no one watching me? I'm here. I show up. I'm live for 8 hours a day. And their content is like paint drying, right? Or so. And it's also, dude, it's also just hard to be, bro, it's difficult, man. Not so much of the attention span. You're sitting here like 8 hours straight. You're going to be, I don't know, man. It's nuts, dude. There's so many ways to stream. And then nowadays too, right? When you have people that are doing it like, I mean, dude, it's just hard. Streaming's not what it used to be. I'll say that too. I've said that for a while. Everyone has. It's not the same anymore, man. No one cares about like gamers. And so like, I don't want to say nobody, but it's definitely not nearly as big as it used to be with gaming content. And like, so if the big streamers are finding it difficult to continue to grow, right? Like who's growing? I mean, do you think about that? Like name a gaming streamer that's like is big that isn't like dropping off significantly compared to like their peak. Dude, no one's growing. Like Queso isn't growing anymore. I feel like Queso's like he's fucking there. He's just dominating 30 to 50K, everything like perfect, right? Like I think Queso was one of the, in my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong. Queso was one of the last ones to do it. Because Queso came after Jinxie, right? Jinxie blew up, I think, and then Queso was like right there. So like besides those two, like who's like a big gamer that has exploded on Twitch? Or like again, and I'm not even talking about like exploding. Like who? Like just show me growth anywhere with gaming. It's not like I don't. Yeah, I mean, you guys keep saying Happy Gal. I'm unaware of that. Asmon's not a gamer anymore, man. Not really. I mean, he just sits there and does, other things. Yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, it's hard now. So imagine you're a small streamer with no platform and like you have no you know what I mean? You have no following anywhere. You're gonna blame Twitch and be like, how Twitch is a bad platform. I don't know.
Very horrible platform where the only way to grow is to be in the top left. What to expect? Many streamers are already seeing a 50 to 60% drop in viewer count. As I predicted. And they're not even done rolling them out. They're on like day 3, day 4 of this whole great ViewBot purge.
How old is this? This came out 2 months ago, by the way.
But yeah, 50 to 60% drop in view count. That is
Adrian, think of 26 months, bro.
By the way, what I said, it wasn't a prediction. It was a spoiler. Exactly what I said. Don't be discouraged. It's the system, not your content or your community. Stay informed, support each other, and keep adapting. If I were you guys, I just would kind of just wait and see how this case develops. This is very, very, very interesting. We're going to go through some comments of people who are currently streaming on Twitch. So Lazy Boo says, I noticed this last stream. I had 4 lurkers and I had 1 total viewer. Oof, what a bad system. Lurkers lurk for a reason. Asking them to talk in chat is a big no for me. This kind of sucks. Speaking as one lurks while at work and watch my favorite streamers in the background, I am not in a position to engage, but enjoy watching. The other thing is, so Dan Clancy responded, and he said, Neko Unix, just wanted to respond quickly. Don't know who you talked to about this, but this is simply not true. We do not flag lurkers as bots, and the statement about subscriptions is also emphatically not true. Again, not sure where you heard this, but this is not how the system works. So the problem is when you say this, and then you don't follow up with how it works. You're essentially putting your users into a trust me bro scenario.
Ooh.
And that might work for other companies where their CEOs are actually known to do their jobs. However, Dan, and I'm trying to have your back here, as much as I possibly can, you are not known for taking care of your streamers. You have been known to improperly enforce your TOS. So if you're wondering why people aren't taking your words seriously, it's because they have no reason to.
Oh man, this guy's just going in.
Surprised by this, but yes, you have fucked up once again, and you've lost more faith of your streamers. Rosie Belmoo says, I think people are just trying to understand why view counts are down across the board and cannot tell what's happening disproportionately. They also know it's a work in progress. It's going to have time to hang in with the insecurity of not having control. I think also saying smaller streamers were the issue and having smaller streamers impacted, not doing anything and being impacted is making people fearful. Very true. Kitsuniro says, then please explain why so many people's views are down. My views are down. My friends' views are down. People who have 4 viewers are now only have 1, even though they've confirmed numbers. Real viewers are not counted anymore.
I feel like this is a lot of just people just kind of like dog piling on a shitty situation. Like, I almost just never trust Twitter as well. Just people like see like that was like a response to literally a tweet that someone just said they had 4 viewers and then a lurker is 1. Unless that was the same person or like a friend of that person. Yeah, it seems like a lot of copium. I mean, here's what we'll do, I guess, like, if this is even, like, remotely true, which I just don't know how much of it is, we'll do, like, hourly checkups for lurkers, and we'll just ask lurkers to type a letter in the chat to, like, if that, like, so even if they're just listening, they just come in, they hear the call, they press a button, they hit enter, and then they just go back to lurking. Nothing crazy. They don't have to interact. A lurker is just someone who, dude, like I lurk in every stream I watch, bro. Like I rarely type. Like I'll pull the stream up, I put it on my other monitor, I listen to it, and then I'll like play off stream and I'll game. You know what I mean? And I'll just vibe, dude. Like there are a lot of great streams out there that, you know, I mean, dude, that's just what, in my opinion, bro, like there's 2 types of streams. There's a stream that you have on in the background, and there's a stream that you like, you're interacting and you're typing and you're watching, right? And I, you know, like I'll type in Tim's chat, like when he starts a stream, and then I just lurk the rest of the day. But like it's fun to interact with Timmy, and it's also like I know that I actually will have that interaction with him, if that makes sense as well, right? Like I mean, I'm his friend. Like if I type, I know he's gonna respond. But yeah, I don't know about all this. I don't know about all this stuff. Again, it's so. I mean, I'll just be talking with you guys, bro. Like I have also noticed a significant viewer drop, like across like all of my friends and all gamers. And there's like a couple of people that seem unaffected, and then there's also a couple of people that like are right where they left off too at the same time. But like, yeah, and there's definitely been a significant like hit to gamers, I feel. Shroud seems unaffected. Like Shroud's actually growing a lot with Megabonk, and pretty much every game he plays he gets 10,000 over. So he's just in such a good fucking spot. Who are the Baus League of Legends streamer? His viewership's phenomenal, dude, in the League world. And then, of course, there's like, dude, I honestly, it's so funny. Like, I almost never count like foreigners because they just have such a diehard fan base, like all the time. Like, if you're a large streamer in a foreign country, like your community just loves you, and they just like always show up. It's crazy, and I mean that in a good way. I feel like they've also, and then again, like there's also some people. Oh well, never mind. Just scrolling right now. Yeah, who knows, man? Nah, dude, NVIDIA, this one, NVIDIA, hear me out, brother. Like, I noticed your count, like, your fluctuation is all over the place all the time. And I'm well aware of that. But also, not like this. Like, not like, this is kind of nuts. This has been like just different, if that makes sense. Like across the board, every game category, right? Not just Fortnite being down. Fortnite's been down for a long time. You know, streamers that were averaging, 2 to 3K can like sometimes barely break 1,000. It's yeah. Jaden Rolla, thank you for the 20 gift on YouTube, brother. Maziar, thank you for the 21 months as well. Dude, hey Tyler, are you gonna take any legal actions against the guy keep trying to frame you for dragging the low tape or fade meme? Yeah, dude, my lawyers are in contact, man. I'm not dragging this meme, bro. And honestly, it's like really frustrating. I will say, I mean, obviously, like, it might be like a direct, of course, again, like the viewership, like it might be a direct correlation, but like that's another thing too, right? Which makes the guys, that video we just watched, like kind of alarming, right? Is like if lurkers are being counted as view bots because they're not typing in the chat, and view bots are getting through because some view bots do have interaction in the chat, like that would be very alarming, right? And that actually, believe it or not, like, I've never view botted in my entire life, dude. I've never even figured out how to or tried to. Like, but it would make a lot more sense. Shoff, and thank you for the 5 months, man. It would make a lot more sense. If, like, that actually seems like a legitimate explanation. Like, viewers that just lurk and don't type are being removed off of the viewer list, because I don't believe, like, I know for a fact, like me, Tim, like my crew, like we have, like, no one's ever view botted in my friend group, but we're all like kind of taking a hit, and it's like, and then there's obviously a bunch of other streamers that are taking it too, and it's like there's just no way that all these people are view botting, willingly or not, and it's like, it does make sense that Twitch might have accidentally been like, oh yeah, well, if they're not typing, we just slowly remove them off the viewer list. And it's like I could see that being a part of the system. Badman Online, thank you for the 57 viewer raid, brother. This guy's not real. Yeah, there's definitely a difference between viewing and chatting. I mean, there's no right way to watch a stream. And again, that's hearsay, right? Like, we don't know if that's actually true. It's all speculation at this point. At the end of the day as well, Twitch is never going to let us into their process. That's another thing. Like, there's no world where Twitch tells us what they're doing and how they're, like, you know? So it's pretty much always going to be speculation unless somebody, like, hacks into the mainframe and, like, just, like, legitimately, like, exposes all that stuff. And I'm not encouraging anyone to try to do that. 99% sure. Illegal. Puddle Shark, level 5 gifted, brother. Appreciate you, man. Morning, Russell. Thank you for the 40 yen. Ooh, give me those shakis. I mean, guys, again, it's speculation, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that that's true. Also, that video is 2 months old, so I am still multi-streaming, yeah. I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I'm not streaming anywhere else, though. Just YouTube and Twitch right now. Tyler and all is back, dude. The camera positioning has changed. This is my leak. 1 second. Nope, not that. All right. Hi, how are you? Any new tattoo update? Yeah, we're going in like December or something like that. I'm gonna get my next tat. Have I ever considered going to Kick? No. I feel like that Kick hype is non-existent. And it's not just that, right? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it. I'm on YouTube, so brother, the game just started. I got 50 players left in the lobby, man. This is a new thing we're doing here, dude. Oh. Deep. Burp. Fire. All right. You kind of had a nice kit on him, dude. No, my flight got canceled. I was on the plane. By the way, first time I've ever had to deboard a plane in my life. So, and I fly a lot, so I guess you could say I'm blessed. But yeah, dude. And you know what's so funny, bro? I was like praying on the tarmac. I'm like, yo, God, if I shouldn't get on this plane, like, send me a sign. And then I sit down. The whole plane gets boarded, and then within like 5 minutes, dude, this lady next to me like taps me on the shoulder, and she's like, "The flight's delayed 3 hours. We're deboarding." Kind of insane. Is this dude just like right here? Why does it hurt so much? Anyways, 3 hour delay. It was like three and a half hours. I'm like, yeah, you know what, dude? I'm not just gonna sit around and wait all day, especially since like at breakfast with my real brother, Andre with the 39 months and John with the 76 months says at breakfast with my real brother. Wow, you guys think you're real funny, huh? I have an idea. Let's go into his chat and drop a sub message at the same time. And then what's it? Did you guys watch that electric game last night where we had one hit all game until the 9th inning? And the game got delayed 3 hours. Business card breakfast going crazy, he says. Wow, dude. Really? I jokingly told Andre to bring me back a freaking Mariners jersey after how bad we got rocked last night. Excuse me, waitress, another espresso martini? Yeah, JB. Yeah, you can buy my nut, dude. Just not right now. Fortnite will never die competitively until Epic stops hosting tournaments. Like, think about it like this, brother. Like, Halo literally has like 3 people watching at all times, and unless the HGS is going on, and there's still the Halo Championship Series that exists. Wow, that guy, like, honestly thought he had it, right? So I don't think that, and it's going to be completely up to, you know, Epic, obviously, when they want to stop doing Fortnite tournaments. But if you build it, it's one of those, if you build it, they will come situations. It'll never stop. Competing for millions of dollars. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Like, that scene isn't going anywhere. I mean, that being said, like, never say never, of course. Patriots Bills game? Come on, dude. Drake May, my king, dude. Well, there's only one king. One true king, Chad, am I right? And his name is Jesus. Anyways. Yeah, that was insane, bro. You know, the Bills have been looking soft, bro. They've been looking soft all year. They barely beat the Saints, right? They struggled against the Dolphins. And I don't know what it is either, by the way, because they look like they just look so dominant and like a lot of the game, and then also soft as well. It's just really odd. I can't even really explain it. I truly can't explain it, so maybe someone else can. And then how about Jalen Hurts, ladies and gentlemen? This guy overthrew AJ Brown like 8 times. What a bad quarterback, dude. I can't even see this guy. He's like, his skin like blends in. How about the Seahawks, bro? Brother, I think I'm not even joking. I think I picked like 3 winners last night or last week. I like looked at my, I like looked back at my picks. Kind of nuts, bro. I think the Colts are the only ones that like actually like took care of me, bro. Get to the chopper. Ow, ow. Godzilla in sneakers, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Lawrence is not good. I will stand by that. And the fact that the Chiefs lost the Jaguars, I mean, that pick 6 didn't help, but all right, guys, lurker check. You guys are lurking. Just type a message. Say hello, say hi, wave, and then disappear again, please. Lurk check 1212. Hello, everyone. Look at all these lurkers. Kind of insane. All right, go back to whatever it is that you were doing. I got this very real player right here just being trolled by this AI. And he died because of it. I'll take the shocks, bro. This looks clean. What is this? Oh, dude, look at the wheels, bro. Yeah, the Chiefs are 2-3. Who would have thought, huh? Also, yeah, Patrick Mahomes literally being one of the only quarterbacks, and the Chiefs the only team that can complain their way out of a like into a touchdown, out of a penalty. Kind of insane. They had the right call on the field. Dude legitimately set a pick. There's no 2 ways around it. There's a guy in this bush here. Hi, how are you? The glasses seem to be glassing right now, dude. You can't park there, man. viewer count changed after the lurker check? I mean, I didn't have it up. I didn't have it up. I didn't check. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Jackson Dart. How about that Giants collapse? How about Dallas just destroying the Jets? I mean, bro, the Lions destroying the Bengals, and then Terrion Arnold gets taken out of the game because of his shoulder, and then Chase gets like 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. So, listen, we should have beat them by more, but at least we won. No, these are just glasses, not blue light. Cowboys look, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. The Cowboys look good. Obviously, they have some strides to make on defense, but dude, they tied the Packers. They dropped 40 on the Packers, right? They didn't just tie the Packers. They dropped 40 on the Packers, okay? And then they smack and destroy the Jets, which like anyone can do that, but like that's still kind of tough to do. You know, to put up that many points on any team. It's the NFL, right? These are grown men. They're getting incredible production in the run game, which is like a first in forever. And Dak's kind of thriving off of it, dude. Like, Dak doesn't have to win the game every single time by himself, just throwing the ball 50 times. So, if I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm feeling pretty good. How about the immediate Jackson Dart regression, right? After he blew my parlay by upsetting the Chargers last week. And then he turned back into a pumpkin. I mean, Dart still like threw the ball at the ground and fumbled. Literally. Let me give you a live action representation of Jackson Dart scrambling on that one fumble. Ready? Here we go. What do I want to like throw on the ground? All right, we're gonna use my dog's tiger. Okay, live action Jackson Dart, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Dude just like threw the ball on the ground. Like, felt like I was there, dude. Terrible. And you know what's funny? Hold up. Let me look. I actually feel really confident this week in my picks. Don't tail me. Bet responsibly. All that jazz. Okay? All that jazz. Let me go to the game. All right, NFL. Okay, listen to this, dude. I think the Giants will, especially after the Eagles struggled against the Broncos, I think the Giants will cover +7. And I honestly think they can win this game. I think they have an immediate bounce back with Jackson Dart. I think Denver smokes the Jets. The Chargers, this should be a get-right game for the Chargers to beat the Miami. Miami just lost to the Panthers. I mean, I still think Pittsburgh, like, they're just going to find a way to win again. But I love the under in the Steelers-Browns game. Gross. New England, I mean, dude, there's just no way. I think New England wins this game against the Saints, right? Because they look real. They looked great 2 weeks ago. They looked good last week. Monday night game, I think they win that. Give me the Colts -6.5 against Arizona. Please, someone explain to me that spread. The Colts covered 6 against the Raiders. They dropped like 40 on the Raiders. They had their backups in like the third and fourth quarter. And they're only 6.5 favorites against Arizona. Arizona just lost to the worst team in football, the Tennessee Titans, in an excruciating fashion. That's disgusting to me. I like the Rams. Honestly, I do like the Rams to win this game against Baltimore, but like another collapse from the Rams. Am I right? Disgusting as well. Terrible game. Well, here's what's interesting. Let me give you an interesting one. Dallas -180. Money line. Only -3 favorites against Carolina. I really like Carolina there. Or Dallas there. I mean, just by the points. I think they win. There's no way to lose to the Panthers. I think this is a get-right game for Seattle over Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville's terrible. I really do. I really do, you guys. I'm sorry. I watched their games. Like, that pick six, like, that was Mahomes' fault, right? Their run game was questionable against the Chiefs. I don't know how they keep winning. This team does not look complete. Jacksonville does not look complete, right? Yes, they have a good defense, but I like Darnold can get the job done. It's got to be rigged. It has to be rigged. There's no way Jacksonville Jaguars are 4-1, bro. Love you, Morgie. The Raiders over Tennessee, maybe. Right? Tennessee ran that high. Cam Ward hit a nice throw to win that game, get in field goal position. Maybe Tennessee plus 4.5, dude. Just throwing that out there, dude. Give me the... And I'm never going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ever again. Tampa Bay is going to win every single game. So give me Tampa Bay at home. The Lions are only plus 115 in Kansas City. This is the easiest line. This is the easiest plus money of the Detroit Lions career. Bills over the Falcons. Washington over Chicago. Light work. Lines are overrated. It's interesting, brother. Everyone had us out of the... no one even had us as Super Bowl contenders at the beginning of the year, especially after the loss to the Packers. So I don't think we're overrated. I think that's the opposite. Score prediction of the Lions game? Oh, like 28-20? 28-21? I mean, Washington just beat the Chargers. And again, like the Chargers they just lost the Giants too, but the Chargers are good, man. And I don't think the Bears are better than the Chargers. And I know that's not how football works. I know that's not how the NFL works. How about the Tigers, bro? How about the Tigers sucking? It's so sickening, bro, how we could become one of the hottest hitting teams in baseball, you know, at a point in the year for a long time. And dude, it looks like we're not even trying. That error as well to give them the first 2 runs of the game was so avoidable. But we decided to let our catcher, like, have to catch that ball. Dude, what an awful, awful game. It looks like we're giving up. Which, by the way, the series was 1-1. Like, what are we doing? Oh, also fun fact, guys. I went 14. I went 14 for 15. 14 for 16 in the noon and afternoon anytime touchdown bets that I hit. I had $50 on Dallas Goedert to get the first touchdown of the game in the Eagles game. That paid $800. I had a $75 on him to get an anytime, which paid $337. I had Darren Waller anytime. That hit. Theo Johnson anytime. $100 paid $500. Javonte Williams, Michael Pittman Jr. I had a 4-leg parlay. 25 pays $2,000. Javonte Williams, Dallas Goedert, Michael Pittman, Darren Waller. All anytimes. Oh, it was juicy, bro. That Waller was just free. Just sitting there. I live bet the under in that Eagles game as well. The Eagles Broncos. That was just so free, right? Angry, thank you for the 24 months. That Theo Johnson pick, by the way, was because Kurt Benkert on our sports show was like, "Oh yeah, dude, rookies love their tight ends." I was like, all right. Huh? I definitely think Theo scores again, too. Yeah, I might take him for the first study. Scadaboo. If Scadaboo got in, by the way, I would have won like $4,000 off of like a $25 bet. But, you know, he just kept fumbling, so He can't be fumbling. Like, you just can't fumble that, bro. What are you doing? Don't fumble the ball, bro. They want to get him in so bad. I'm playing the new Final Fantasy Tactics remake. Wow, the game is really good. I'm also playing the new Digimon. I hate this gun, bro. Yeah, I mean, dude, so Tim had a large bet on that game. And it's so funny because before he sent me a text halfway through the game and he goes, by the way, Dallas was the same odds to win as the Giants, plus money, like plus 115. And he just bet on the wrong team, dude. Also, I bet 1,000 on the Giants to win straight up money line. That was like my biggest bet. Well, that's not true. I had a lot of other bets going in. But that was one of my biggest like straight up bets was 1,000 on the Giants to win. And I had an opportunity to cash out when they were up 14-0. I could cash out for like 1,600. Like almost over half my money. And I thought about doing it so many times because it's the Giants. And I should have. I didn't. Oh, I forgot to emote. Thank you. That is Starbucks. My amazing friend Morgan, Jess's best friend. We got we got access to the early premiere or whatever of Wicked. So she came over to celebrate and brought us coffee. Bugwater Beach. It's a pretty cool landing spot. You're using Hard Rock and he's Hi, how are ya? Ooh, look at that little upgrade from an AI. Bug Swatter. Oh. Little 50-50 straight up challenge, dude. He had a way better gun than I did, too, for that fight. How many real players in Fortnite? I think like there's like 30 or 40. 30 I think in a regular lobby. I think. In like a normal. I feel like as a streamer, dude, I'm not even like playing this game anymore to like play the game. I'm playing it to like interact with you guys. You know what I mean? Like when I play this game is a method of like entertaining you guys and like talking with chat. Whereas it used to be like, oh my gosh, I was playing this game to get wins and go crazy and win and be the best, make great content. And now it's like I'm playing this game as like just a method of just chatting. I mean, we gotta love somebody just flying across the sky teleporting, dude. Because he's at a certain render. Is it still glitched? It is not. I'm probably gonna try BF6 Battlefield or the Battle Royale. Sports show is not tonight. It's tomorrow night. It's gonna be like halfway. It's gonna be like during the game. So we. Man, this guy was just oozing confidence. Just hit me. Make it clap, Terry. Oh, no slurp, huh? A lot of real players around here, man. Yeah, I was gonna say I should just die right there, bro. It's disgusting. I just wanted to hit that guy one more time to get his overshield to not charge. Oh, that's not good. Leave me alone, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, nice shots. Little seat swap, dude. If I had more ammo, he's dead right there, by the way. In my AR. Just never got a chance to reload it. If I had any shields, dude. Any shields, that would have been such a better situation, but I could never find any. Seattle, 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 bro. Don't tell your 4-year-old I said happy birthday. Eli, I don't play Halo anymore, bro. Game's ass. Take me back, though, dude. To when the game was good. Dude, I don't think I'll ever play another controller game. Like another controller shooter. I just can't. My hands hurt. I grip the controller too tight. I'm too old. And I start to get pain in my fingers. It was happening towards the end of my Halo career like 6 years ago too, though. I'm 34. I was like 28, 27. No, 20. I was like 26. I was like 26 or 27, and my fingers were starting to hurt after like an 8-hour session. That had nothing to do with paddles, bro. I would fucking grip the shit out of my controller in games. I couldn't break the habit. Well, now your back's gonna hurt, dude. Sports show's tomorrow night. It's gonna be like a mini watch party of Thursday Night Football. You just put landscaping duty, hmm? Anyone else's back's hurt, huh? Guys, every time Tim goes live, just make sure to spam Jared Goff in his chat. How long did it take me to get used to mouse and keyboard? I think I started playing mouse and keyboard in H1Z1 like, felt like almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago. It took a while, dude. I mean, I just gamed, bro. You know, here's the thing though, as well, is like I was very like tech savvy, and I was also on mouse and key. I was on keyboard a lot, like playing Final Fantasy 11. Like I used the mouse and the keyboard to play off of 11, which so like I had experience. Now, mind you, I'm not like aiming, right? It wasn't like legitimate FPS, right? But that's the thing, like. Mouse and keyboard, like aiming and learning with mouse and keyboard, it's not, you just need like experience with a mouse and a keyboard. You don't need like experience playing shooters. Like that will come, right? Your aim will come and all that stuff will come. But if you know how to operate a keyboard, like if you're good at typing and you know where all the letters are and all the buttons are, wow, I just got fucking rinsed, bro. Holy shit. He also, that guy slide kicked me too. Dude, that was nuts. Why is that such a frick? Oh my god. Mind you, I didn't have a shotty. It would have been a different situation, but. Holy shit. General Greaves, bro. Relax. Clark Griswold, thank you with the prime sub, dude. Holy shit, it's Jason Bourne. Dude, I don't even think he planned on like kicking me away either with the slide, but he did. No, mouse and keyboard is infinitely better. It's not really. Oh, am I like no longer your role model, Sahil, because I don't have 100,000 viewers anymore? I feel like it's a copy pasta. Random hit, thank you for the 4 years, brother. Welcome back. Do you know what one of my favorite things about Nadeshot is, guys? Is here's a guy that looks for like, I swear he just looks for an edge. He looks for an edge in settings more than anyone I know. Well, like from his sensitivity to his crosshair, to the color of his crosshair, to the type of crosshair, to the nameplates coloring to the colorblind mode. I mean, this now here's a guy, dude. I look on Matt's stream. I just pull up streams when I'm streaming as well now, dude. Now here's a guy. He's got purple. The enemy's health is purple. Dude, if you've ever had the opportunity to watch Nadeshot have a full-blown collapse of his sensitivity and his crosshair in Valorant, this guy will change his crosshair in the middle of a round. This guy will peek someone, miss a shot on someone across the map with like a Vandal, line of sight the guy, go into his settings, change his crosshair, and then re-challenge the guy in the same fight. It's insane. Oh, yes, Rebel. Of course, dude. What fart video on IG? Oh, no. There's so many, dude. Dante, thank you for the 10 months, brother. Yeah, after all those Sore AI videos, brother, I'm about to like retire. I think this guy got shot a shotty too. There's already like websites and stuff and apps to like remove the watermark. What are you doing here, bro? You're like in person. I think someone made this. Someone like made this. Like prediction that the world will eventually like AI will like bring back IRL, like in real life, like meetups and like it'll make it more valuable. Because people won't be able, you won't be able to trust anything else. It was like something like that. I'm not wording it right. I'm not doing it justice, but like the prediction was like really interesting. What are you doing here, bro? I thought it was really videos. You're not gonna be able to trust the video you send on a phone, like a text message on a phone. There's already that weird scam going on where like somebody's using AI and like calling, you know, loved ones with a number, so it says that it's them when they call, and then it uses AI voice and like asks them to like send money and saying you're in help and shit like that, bro. Just some crazy scam shit, bro. We're just getting started. Lame as hell, bro. You know, and it's so funny too. I feel like if you ask anyone with fucking common sense, or anyone like basically people that aren't in charge, like, hey, what do you think about this? Like everyone's like, yeah, it seems pretty slippery slope, little scary. I wouldn't do it, right? But then you look at these tech billionaires who are like, yeah, no, I don't know, man. This is the next thing. It's like, how stupid can you be, bro? Who in their right mind? I like, dude, this is like one of those things where it's so fucking obvious. It's painfully obvious. It's disgusting. Who is going to use AI for good? Like 99% of people are going to be using this shit for shit they shouldn't be using it for.
Or like, same with the prime stuff, dude. Like, no one is going... Yeah, it's whatever, bro. Robots are going to take over. It's... We're the last of a good generation, bro. You didn't challenge me, bro? Can't get out. Can't escape. You probably should have took that. Early internet was beautiful, dude. Even like late internet, even like middle internet, even internet like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, it started to get a little sketchy, dude. And that's why streaming, bro. This, dude, this is real. I'm real, chat. Our conversations right now, real. Relationship, real. Shit we're talking about, real. Oh, this is definitely not Sora Ninja, bro. Would Sora Ninja flash you guys right now? You're all disgusting. Do you think... Nah, man. My Ninja New Year's event was not the downfall of the timeline, bro. It was Harambe for sure. And that's like... That's been proven, dude. The timeline took a massive shit. A massive... Wow, this is kind of insane. Harambe was assassinated, bro. It was all a part. It was to throw the timeline off. Are you challenging me? Oh, that head glitch. This guy's head glitch is fucking insane. Good shit, bro. That was fucking nuts, bro. A guy must have just had a better gun, better head glitch, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Oh, this guy had fucking kills, bro. I should have just chased him. I chased the wrong guy, bro. I chased the bad player, let the good one go, and he ended up shitting on me. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I needed to just shockwave 1,000 times in a row to get out. Also, it takes way too long to heal with that shit I was using. We gotta go spooky, dude. We gotta get into the Halloween spirit. All Hallows Eve, dude. What's the ghoul? Who's the other one? Not the ghoul trooper. Here it is, dude. Skull Trooper. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it. I have no idea what brand these are, bro. Just walked in, I picked them out. Rival stream when? Possibly never. Yeah, Sahil, brother. I just have to ban you, bro. I can't take that other than like just constant insults, bro. I don't. You've always inspired me, I guess, with how things have changed recently. Your streams, subs, and viewers. It feels different. Thanks, man. It's Freak Bob. Hey, man. It's Freak Bob. No parlays today, bro. It's Wednesday. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. No research been done. Alex, stay with the Prime sub, dude. I will be playing the BF6 Battle Royale and Arc Raiders. There's an open play test for Arc Raiders. When's the date? (17th to the 19th). I'm just nomming on them nudies, dude. What am I gonna do with these, bro? Yeah, I'll take these two. A zero build metal without shocks? I love shockwaves, brother. I hope they never go away. Shockwaves are one of the staples of mobility in every season, and they should be. All the other mobility after needs to be balanced around shockwaves. And then you can nerf how much there are, like how many shockwaves there are. Which they did. They were everywhere. They definitely nerfed them from the beginning of the season. They're a lot harder to find. But there needs to be mobility in zero build seasons. There just has to be. And the best way to balance it is to have shockwaves as the base. It is what it is, man. There is different good mobility each season, though, right? There's the hammer. There's the teleportation mask right now, which is honestly very good if you use it right. You can use two hammers. I mean, bro, there's definitely different mobility, and they're all good. That guy was real, by the way. All right, guys, we are an hour and 22 minutes into the stream. Can I get an AFK check? Can I get a lurker check? Everyone, if you guys are lurking, you guys have your headphones in, say hi. Just type hi. Wave. All my lurkers, just hi, hello. All right, thank you, all my lurkers. Appreciate a lot of first-time messages there, too. Thank you, lurkers. You guys can go back to lurking now. You've done your part. Thank you. Is this guy real? No, he's not. How dare you, bro? Indigo. Stephen Roll, just thank you for becoming a member again. Welcome back. I'm not checking the numbers. Honestly, I should have my stream pulled up every time I do it. Yeah, Speedy, that's the wave, brother. Little earbud action, dude. It's like, how do you predict unpredictable movement? Thank you, E-Money. Welcome. Welcome. How do you get your audio level right for streams? By streaming a lot and figuring it out. Trial and error. Hey, Ninya. Woke up from an 8-year coma. When's Timon getting on for some Fortnite? Let me call him up, dude. He's usually on by now. Tigers game's tomorrow, I think. I'm absolutely, definitely a real person. That's exactly what a bot would say, bro. You're like Blitzcrank, dude. Like, definitely not Blitzcrank. Did he just get a new whip? I have no clue where he went. Oh, I see him. There's some AI around though. I think the OG, like Me Tim Lupo Courage. I feel like that was just always one of the squads, right? Me Tim Lupo Courage, Me Tim Lupo Cypher. Threw Nick in there. I didn't play it that much with Nick Mercs though. Marcel. I mean, yeah, you can rotate out that 4 spot, right? For yeah, anyway, Wildcat, Marcel, Nate Hill every once in a while too. I mean, Then like the season 8, season 9, my boy Reverse, dude. I love playing with Malachi. Yeah, Legion nowadays for sure. CD on the third, right? C's, Daquan, Hamlin, Smith. I think that's one of my regrets, bro. I wish I played with Daquan and Hamlin's like every fucking day, bro. Tigers play today? Well, we had a good run. King Richard. My boy King Richard. We always had blast. People forget, bro. King Richard and I also, after the fact, went on to win some early Apex Legends tournaments with Dizzy. Yeah, I know. I've just killed like 6 AI. It's because I'm traveling around so much, actually. Like, I'm traversing more than I normally do. I was chasing a real player down. These are just glasses, bro. Like, actual glasses. I don't know. They're just real prescription glasses. I don't know what your question is. I'm actually having a hard time getting used to them. Cause like there's like I look down and then there's nothing here, right? Like so if I'm like looking down at my keyboard sometimes, or like if it feels weird. I look over at the side. Like I'm just not used to wearing glasses. I've never worn them. How blind? You don't want to know. You're 05. I think I'm like 525. Well, I had a detached retina on my right eye, dude. And then I had a freaking cataract surgery and removed my lens and got it replaced with like a far-sighted lens so I could drive and shit. 25, whatever it is. It might not be 25. Yeah, it's okay. Now, a lot of people don't know about my little eye history. It's all. Yeah, Gambino, I do not envy. That is terrible, bro. Holy 3. Eee. Am I ready to blue mage? Did they release Aduragan? Can't you see I'm legally blind? Okay, 25. Maybe not 25. Might not be right. I swear it's high though. Ooh, that's some good movement right there, bro. Get me off this ride, bro. Lions, I think it's 7 months, bro. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. I mean, after the Chiefs just lost to the Jaguars, dude. You know, honestly, dude. Without Reed and Arnold, though, I think the game is going to be. I like the over. I think the Chiefs score a lot. The Lions are going to have to score a lot in order for us to win. The Jets, Stan. 0-5, baby. Go down, bro. Aaron Glenn. Maybe Aaron Glenn's not a leader of men, dude. Maybe he should come back. Although I do like our new defensive coordinator. By the way, do you guys want to know why the Eagles lost to the Broncos last week? Because the narrative won. Everything about AJ Brown being upset and no one and Jalen Hurts not being a throwing quarterback and AJ Brown not being a part of the offense, it got to the Eagles. They had a game plan to throw the ball and to not run it with Saquon, and look what happened, bro. Saquon had like 30 rushing yards. So they're like, we'll win the game throwing the ball. We'll get AJ Brown we'll work him in. And guess what happened, bro? It was too late. And they lost the game. Holy shit, bro. Eagles suck. Jalen Hurts is a fraud. Yeah, but Shadow World, it wasn't 2 deep balls. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 or 4 deep balls to AJ Brown, and both times he was wide open. And both times, every single time he was overthrown. He also, I mean, he overthrew like 8 balls, dude. I don't know. You guys, listen. I understand what it feels like. Coming from a Lions fan, we've experienced it more than anybody. Where you lose by 1 score and there's a flag that could have changed the entire outcome of the game. And it usually happened against us, by the way, and we would lose all those games. That game was not lost because of that pass interference call. That game was lost because you guys suck. And you missed like 30 other opportunities to score the ball. Right? Yes, Phantoms. Yes. Jalen Hurts won 18 games in a row and he's bad. How do you miss 2 wide open? Dude, you're one of the you're MVP, you're an elite quarterback, bro. You overthrow your guy twice. Wide open, no coverage. Jared Goff could never. That's right, I said it. Ooh, but it's AJ Brown's fault. Oh. My bad. Let's play AJ Brown and not the quarterback that can't throw it over 10 yards. The check down king, dude. The check down merchant. Hi, my name is Jalen Hurts, and I throw the ball 3 feet. You remember the bomb? Hey, bro, every blind squirrel finds a nut, dude, right? Even a blind squirrel finds a nut eventually. That's Jalen Hurts when it comes to the deep ball. Jalen Hurts. Did you guys see Jalen Hurts throw the ball up? Dude, did you guys see him throw the ball up in the Hail Mary and then try to run into the end zone and catch it in case it was bobbling? Oh, you guys can hear Jess? That's crazy. Yeah, she's vibing, dude. Hasn't thrown a 6 interception game. It was 5 interceptions, Phantom, and we won that game. We won that game where Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions. Also, 3 of those weren't his fault. So let that sink in, dude. Fun fact, we have the same record. The Eagles still suck. The Eagles still suck. Dude, just the copium of Eagles fans, bro, trying to convince themselves that Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. Right? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Asbestos, that's what did it. Leading? Who's leading the NFL in downfield accuracy? Who is? Jalen Hurts demonstrates strong downfield accuracy, holding a career completion percentage of 64.6% on passes 20 yards downfield, and leading the NFL in deep pass completion percentage, 49.1% for a recent season. His exceptional accuracy is further highlighted by the Eagles leading league in EPA. Yeah, that's fraudulent. Yeah, last season? You had a lucky season, bro. Yeah, so hey, source. Trust me, bro. Listen, all Eagles fans have to do, and all the Eagles have to do, is just like if you're winning games. Everyone needs to just block out the noise, and the players, the fans just need to pray that the players can just be okay with winning and not how they win, because the way the Eagles win is ugly. It's ugly. It's gross. It's dirty. Right? It's tush push central after tush push. Check down after check down. The occasional Hail Mary. And they win. And you just got to be okay with that. Sure, you get rings. Bro, you got rings, dude. We're not debating that, right? I'm not sitting here saying that, like, you guys are a bad team. You're not. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying the truth of the matter of a fact is that team 9 out of 10 times is terrible to watch. It's not fun. They're not explosive. I mean, last year they had some, Saquon obviously was dominant. Last year was a little different. But this year and the years before, I also just despise that tush push, dude. I'll die on that hill. I'll get canceled over that, bro. I don't care. Cancel me. Cancel me all you want. I don't care. I don't think the tush push should be in the game. Cancel me. Here's a bold statement. I think that if the tush push didn't exist, I think the Eagles would be 0-5 this season. You want your clickbait, bro? There it is. Only one team could do it successfully. I just don't think... I legitimately think everyone else is like, this will be banned next year. That's what I think. I think everyone is like, nah. We're not going to learn this. We're not even going to risk it. Because there's just no way this dumb shit stays in the fucking seat. There's no way the NFL leaves this in next. That's literally what's happening. And then every year it stays in. It's disgusting. It's not football. It's pathetic. It's a crutch. It's still in the game. Still in the game. Oh, they could have voted it out. They should have. If there's anyone that like is like, oh, dude, I'm so excited to watch Jalen Hurts run the ball 1 yard by getting pushed by his entire offensive line 99% of the time. There's a false start. Right, there's zero creativity. It's not creative. And then, dude, they just... And here's the worst part, is that all they need... Dude, if the Eagles have it on 3rd and 2, they win. If they want to. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're like... I would love to like listen to the communication of like the Eagles staff, right? 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. They're like, we should tush push this twice, right? Yeah, but everyone's, come on. We got it. Come on. Let's be a little creative here. They run it with Saquon. Saquon gets no yards. And then, okay, let's tush push. Like I guarantee you that's literally what's being taught. That's in the microphones, literally. Nah, we should probably try something else. Let's not do two tushes in a row. Oh, hello, little fella. At the end of the day, dude, Eagles fans own me, and Jalen Hurts is my dad. Because you guys live in my head rent-free. I can't get your terrible team out of my head. I mean, dude, the fake tush push show, right? Like you're set up for that. Right, that's like when you are as predictable as the Eagles are on when they're in tush push formation, what other play are they going to run, right? That was the first time they ran like a creative play outside of the tush push formation all year. But like that allows you to do that when you run the play 100 times. It's actually genius. It's a great fake. It's great. I know that I know they've done it last year, guys. I'm saying this year, but also, just so you guys know, there's a more creative way to do that without, like, let's say you don't have the tush push. Okay, go back and watch the game against us and the Ravens. And there's another way to set that up as well, right? To set that trap up. A more, an actual skillful trap. Smile. If you go back and look, man, Amon-Ra St. Brown in that Ravens game about 4 or 5 times sat up on the right side. I need to learn all the formations and shit. Which is close right, dude. And set up a block and blocked every run for like Jahmyr Gibbs or Monty. Dead here. I missed every shot, by the way. It was like 30, 40, 30, 40. And then at the and then on 4th and 1, Amon-Ra does the exact same thing. Immediately hikes the ball, comes up left inside underneath one of his linemen, right? Hits a block and then runs and catches that ball on 4th and 1 to win us the game. And he set that play up. He did the exact same motion on 4 separate plays, on 4th downs, on 3rd and short. And every time he never broke out and actually tried to run a route. Every single time he just sat there, stayed inside, went underneath one of his linemen, and then hit that gap. And he did that 4 times in a row. And then in the 5th time, dude, against the Ravens, he does the exact same thing, right? But this time, he runs. Oh, runs a route, catches the ball. Amon-Ra, dude. Jared Goff drops a bucket. We win the game. So, W's. Dude, hang on. I could show you guys. I don't know if I can show you guys plays. I also forgot the website that I think I pay like $100 a year for this subscription. I need to message Kurt. He is the one who recommended it to me. Amon-Ra's amazing, bro. He's one of the... I mean, I think he's one of the best... I think he is the best wide receiver in the league, top to bottom. Best hands. Incredible route running. Reliable. Blocks. I can't show more than 10 seconds of the play. I mean, I technically don't have to, right? Because all of his route that he ran... I actually kind of want to do this. But it would take a while. It would take a while to find all of the other plays where they set up the bait, though. I could show you the play that it happened. Amon-Ra, 4th and 1 Ravens catch. I have it. I just want to see it. No, that's not it. It's funny is that the AI mode found it. I just can't find the clip. I think I found it. I'm watching a 30-second ad, though. Ninja pacifiers. I want your baby sucking on me. Simpler times, right? We got to change the hue, dude. Okay, I have the website. This is not even the play. Okay, well, I have the website. I'll see if I can find it after. I'd love to officially co-stream League of Legends Worlds. Maybe do like a hashtag ad, or I mean, I don't even know if they would pay me to do that or want to, but I would. I don't know when the games are. Where's it being held? Am I have to wake up at 3 a.m. for it? Someone be teleporting. Leave me alone, bro. How much ammo does this guy have? Literally, how much rocket ammo does he have? Challenge me one more time, please. Can I take it? I can't believe this guy still has ammo. The Brian Master, stay for the 5 months, baby. Bro, you're the one wanting to fight me. I don't want to be here, bro. I'm trying to loot. I kind of have everything I need besides mobility. Soggy Buffalo, they were the 15 months, bro. This guy's not real. I'm like convinced he's not real. How much ammo does he have? How much? Is this guy hacking? Oh, dude, that's not what I got. Like, what? The game tricked me. Oh my gosh, help me. Well, Fossil saved the donation. Amy, thank you for banning it, I guess. Wish I could see it. Is this him? It is. Chatty's back. He killed himself. He killed himself with a swarm strike, bro. Oh my gosh, that is too good, bro. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, bro. Also, both these players are like kind of decent. He took that, right? I was gonna say it. Every shot, hit. Let's try to aim a little. Actually, aim here. Doesn't feel good. Almost like thinking about it too much. Swarm problem, a card of professionals. It's me, a fish mori. Sports shows tomorrow night. John is in Detroit. I was supposed to be there too, but my flight got delayed like 8 hours. It just keeps going up how long I was delayed. That's 2 real players down, and this guy got away. Up, up, up with our voice. Mama, 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 mama. That's not good. That is not good at all. I have listened to Forrest Frank Jacob, actually. He's been all over my TikTok lately. Love his music. La 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 love. Dude, I thought that was a person hiding in a bush or hiding on top of a tree baiting this out. It was not. Who would ever grab this shit, bro? Sorry, I don't respond to AI, dude. I respond to artificial intelligence. Dude, has anyone here gone down the rabbit hole of this one dude? There's a couple people that do it. Actually, that's not true. There's only one guy that does it. There's two things. One is someone trying to get AI to like count to 1 million. That is quite an interesting task. Unfortunately, it's going to take a really long time. I appreciate your enthusiasm. And then there's this other guy that like talks in code and like makes the AI break down and like tell him things they shouldn't. They never start counting. That's... Yeah, what is the longest word in the dictionary? And then she like says it and then like, no, but what is like non-phonic or something like that? Like the longest word unofficially in the dictionary. And she's like, it's like 1 million words. Yeah, they never start counting, bro. It's crazy. I don't trust AI, bro. I understand it's impractical, but that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking you to do is to count to 1 million. Auto render. Right, I get that. Tim, no one is gonna chant Dak Prescott. Isn't that kind of insane? People are chanting Tim. They're not even saying Dak Prescott. It's just you. Like, bro, I just got fucking grenaded from an AI. Some people are chanting other quarterbacks, Tim. That's how bad Dak Prescott is. Some people are literally chanting Jalen Hurts, Tua. No one's... It's just you, Tim. Hey, Tim, watch this. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Let's see that, Timmy. Huh? Look at that. Huh? No one's chanting Dak Prescott, Timmy. Tim, how does it feel, bro? We got Kinja in here, bro. Even Kinja's in here chanting Jared Goff. That's crazy. Daniel Jones, Carson Wentz. All right, Tim. Listen, you had your fun. How do you feel? And honestly, Tim, when you come in here and you're just spamming that, it just feels so forced. It just feels so forced. You know what I mean? Like when I come into your stream, bro, something just takes over me, man. And I just want to chant Jared Goff. And you know what? Half your stream does as well. It just feels natural. But yeah, I don't know, man. You come in here, you're just spamming Dak Prescott. It just feels forced. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel authentic. It's almost like you don't even want him as your QB. Anyone else getting that vibe? Yeah, you see, we're all getting that vibe, Tim. Tim, let it go, man. Do you guys like that little fake out from this guy? He forgot about my TP. Tim, play Fortnite with me. Call of Duty sucks. You look bored when you're playing it. Dude, do you remember when we were like best friends and you would always play video games with me, dude? Let's play Marvel. I think I uninstalled it. It was at this moment this player knew. Pepperidge Farm remembers, Timmy. Tim, remember when you put like a down payment on your house on the Giants to win, and you could have just done it? You could have just believed that Dallas is going to win, and you would have won that. But instead, you bet on the New York Giants. This could be us, Tim, lathering each other up, man. Just slurping all over each other with our slurp juice in Fortnite, getting dubs. If I bet Dallas, they would have lost. See, that's funny you say that because I have been betting on the Lions spread, and they've covered in the last 2 games, and I've made a shitload of money on their spread, not just their money line. Because honestly, if you bet on Lions money line, you don't really make a lot of money because, you know, they're better, and they're like minus 500 favorites. However, they're plus 115 against the Chiefs. I'll probably be taking that. Yeah, here we go, Timmy. Yeah, here we go, Tim. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I love Dak Prescott, believe it or not. I like Dak. I just like trolling Timmy. Put 25 candle makers of confident. Timmy, I was promised advancement opportunities here when I started streaming. All right, dude. 25K is a lot of money. I would like to exercise my right, my Fifth Amendment right. Yeah, I would like to plead the Fifth. I'd like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right. Zircon with the 20 gifted. Thank you so much, man. 20 gifted from Zircon. W's in the chat, guys. Tim says, chat, are bonita fish big? Well, Tim, they're what we call a trophy fish. So, yeah, they're pretty big. I'm sorry, guys. I don't... Tim, can you believe it? I've been streaming Fortnite for 2 hours. Do you love me? I'm a full-timer. What's this guy's deal? I don't know, son. Now, guys. Dale might have ruined the story and possibly the evening. When is the next league stream? Today, probably in like 10 minutes. Fetch me their souls. Get Tim on league? Never gonna happen. Impossible. Impossible. What are you talking to me? getting Tim on League of Legends would be more. It'd be more difficult for Tim to stop making out with me than it would be to get him on League of Legends. Pause. Let's play a real man's game. CS 1.6. Tim, let's play PUBG, bro. Whips, how do you have so many banners? There's... It's hilarious. He's unemployed. Oh, man, that's funny, bro. Guys, there's a lot of exciting things to look forward to recently, okay? In the upcoming weeks, I'm pretty sure Tim and I will be playing, hopefully, the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale. I'm sure that we'll be playing that together. That's going to be fun. And then there's also the Arc Raiders coming out. Arc Raiders is a loot and scoot game. I'm very excited. A little loot extractor. And it's very unique. I'm really pumped about it. So I'll be playing that with some friends. That should be fun. So we're going to have some, it's a lot of stuff to look forward to, guys. In the meantime, enjoy Fortnite and League of Legends. Tim, I scheduled my Fortnite stream, Tim. And like and I'm not even joking, the first two chatters in my YouTube Fortnite stream before I even went live were, wow, this dude's still playing Fortnite in 2025? And then another person was like, Fortnite sucks ass, dead game. Literally. First two messages in my YouTube stream. I wasn't even live yet. It was the scheduled part of it. I'm like, if my own subscribers on YouTube feel this way about a game, like what? And here's the funny thing, is this game's not even bad. All of a sudden, it just... there's this weird shift in culture where it just became cool to hate Fortnite. And, like, it never bounced back from that at a high level. Mainstream-wise. Here you go, Tim. I thought you just wanted to look at me, Timmy. You literally texted me and said, bro, let me see that cock. Look at this little banana. Fortnite's doing what, man? Smile? Bog? I actually have no clue. Obviously, the Battle Royale is, like, struggling. This guy's not real, by the way. Everyone calm down. There's like... here's the thing, right? Like, during peak, like, there's still, like, over 1 million players, I think, playing Fortnite. Playing everything that has to do with Fortnite. There aren't many games that are even fucking close to that. But we're made to think that this game is, like, not performing well. Because it doesn't have 1 million players playing Battle Royale. Gaming is cooked. I'm gonna start grill streams shirtless in my backyard. I mean, you'll have a customer. That's for sure, Timmy. Unfortunately, I will not be an investor, but I will be a customer. I think that guy was real, by the way. He was drinking minis. He had a hammer. Unless they've taught AI how to use hammers, which, by the way, I think they have. I've killed several people that were rotating with hammers today. I'm gonna expose a conversation that I had with a Fortnite developer, and I need you guys, and I just need you guys to know, like, there's no proof. Kind of like what the Twitch allegations with AI being, you know, or real people being removed. One of the questions they asked me at dinner was, how do you feel if we made AI somehow look less like AI? Like, what are your thoughts on that, is what they said. I was like, no. And they're like, okay, okay. I mean, I would love AI out of the game, but, you know, I think, I mean, I think they just need a lot. I think they just need, like, they need to make a, I guess that's what kind of what Reload is. But even Reload has AI. Yeah, I don't know. Give me smaller map, quicker games, all real players. Here's the thing with AI, like, Tim, no one is gonna spam Dak Prescott. Thank you, bro. Love you, Timmy. Thanks for hanging out, man. You always make me feel good when you're on my stream. I've never done this, by the way. I didn't know it takes you out of the game. You know, I think honestly, at the root of all of Fortnite, like, one of the root of the issues is there are so many people that are like, do you remember when you were scared of a lobby of like a top 10, top 20? You're like freaking out. It's just gone. It's been gone for like 6 years. And that has started because of AI, right? That started when they introduced AI to lobbies. Because there were just less real players, which made it easier to get wins. And that's just facts. A product of that environment, of, you know, what they made. And again, I've said this before. I remember having a conversation with someone. They were talking with, you know, one of the heads of Epic, and they were talking about how, like, only like 5% of players have gotten wins, or like 1%. Which basically means the majority of the people that were playing Fortnite, like, weren't getting wins, which they 90+%. But you know what and this was like at the end of chapter 1, by the way. This is like, this conversation was in like the middle / end of chapter 1. But I have a villain that comes to mind, chat. I mean, I imagine that everyone, I'm not even joking, everyone that's played this game probably has a win if you've made a new account from the lobbies that you're in. This reminds me of a saying. You guys ready for this? Is that this?
And when I'm old and I've had my fun, I'll sell my inventions so that everyone can be superheroes. Everyone can be super. And
when everyone's super, no one is.
No one will be.
That's kind of like what it felt like with wins, bro. And when everyone's getting wins. You know? But when everyone's super, wins felt special, right? Wins felt so difficult to get. It felt so real. It was like one of the most. I mean, bro, there would be. To put it in perspective, guys, there would be some streams where, like, when I was in my peak, like, I wouldn't get a win for like 6 hours in solos. Like, and mind you, it was, you know, mostly because I was playing poorly or like I was making a lot of mistakes. But that would happen. Like, even I couldn't get wins some days, and like. Yeah, man. Wins felt super. They felt amazing. But when everyone gets wins, right? Like... But when everyone's getting wins, no one will feel special. And that's literally how it feels to me. Meep. That being said, I still, like, as a streamer, like, I'm having fun. Playing this game, chatting to you guys, like, it's a vibe. I actually don't hate that Delulu's only a weekend thing. One of Fortnite's like very visible issues is like too many playlists right now. Right? You spread your player base really thin. So by doing that, you know, you have to be careful with how much you add, right? You don't want to just keep siphoning off, right? Like, because that's kind of what it's almost like cannibalism, right? Like they're siphoning off their player base from Battle Royale to other things in Fortnite, removing players from playing Battle Royale, making it feel slower, making the game feel more dead, when in reality, like, it's not dead at all, right? It's just that there's just... In reality, it could be even more popular than ever, but it won't feel like that. They're siphoning people out of the Battle Royale mode into other sections of Fortnite, right? Populating other things of Fortnite, but like making it seem like Fortnite's more dead than it really is. Did I miss some bits? 5,000 from Zircon says Syndrome references next level memory compartmentalization. Dude, Zircon, I don't even know. Dude, I don't even know what goes on up there anymore, bro. Appreciate the 5,000 biddies, baby. Yeah, but Chaos, like, I mean, Battle Royale, like, a BR is a BR, bro. Like, find the weapons, win the game, right? Like, just be, like, that's the thing. You know, at the end of the day, there's rifles, there's shotties, there's movement, right? Like, that's never changed. I don't feel like it's that. It's not as jarring. It's not like there's new agents to learn, like League of Legends or Apex, right? It like, even Marvel Rivals, you start playing, you take a year off of Marvel Rivals, you come back, there's like 20 new champions you need to learn. Like, like, coming back to Fortnite, it's like one of the smallest gaps of like smallest learning curves compared to other games out there. Like, you run around and play this game for a day, like a full day, 6 hours, 4 hours, like, which not a lot of people have time to do that, but like, you'd know everything. So if you think of the 2 years, guns and healing. I mean, bro, no, there always needs to be movement because the game's too fast. I'm not talking about build mode. Build mode's totally different. The meta of talent of players that have like your average builder. Play zero build, bro. Zero build. Dude, ZB Fortnite's amazing. Purple Scully. I will say though, like all of the mobility, I mean the map is too massive as well. Goodbye. Kaylee, think of the 14 months. Have you guys seen that TikTok, dude, of like the clip going viral of Dennis being like, you know what else is massive? And then me being like, huh? For a moment, the meme transcended time and space, dude. It was like a month before the meme came out. AI are just dying off right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, that guy like thought he was moving differently, right? Like, and he just wasn't. Huh? I think Jared Goff is a great quarterback, dude. He get like 18 points a game, right? He's usually always good for like 2 tutties. Although, like, you know, we do run a lot with like Jameer Gibbs and Monty are always getting tutties too. I mean, he's good for like 2, you know. He usually protects the ball, no interceptions. 2 tutties and like 200 plus yards, 300 yards sometimes. A JMO breakout game? JMO's breakout game should have came 2 games ago. When he dropped like 4 balls against the Browns. So he already missed his opportunity for one of his breakout games. 2 of them would have been like tutties. That looked like that was General, whatchamacallit, right? Grievous? General Kenobi. I wonder if that's the same guy. I'm gonna have to go check. I never got imposter once, bro. Oh my god, the other guy was Anakin. How crazy is that? The last 2 guys were Star Wars. gonna be golden. We're gonna be golden. All right, guys, we have been live for 2.5 hours. That's right, 2.5 hours. Can we get a lurker check in the chat, please? Any lurkers? Come back real quick, type a message, say hi, lurking. Thank you. Appreciate it, Buckster. Good to see you. Leogic, thank you. Hello, hello. Stormtrooper. 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 All right, thank you, guys. Zircon, thank you for the 10 gifted as well, brother. Different guy. Stormtrooper. 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 Even YouTube's lurking. Hello, YouTube. I think we're going to do like one more game. We'll do one more game, and then I think we'll just kind of finish off with some League of Legends for us today. I'm going to go to the bathroom quick, though. So, I'll be right back. Mini, thank you for the 10 months, brother. Back to lurking, guys. Thank you. Thank you, all my lurkers coming out, saying hello. Appreciate you. We're going to do LG Hero Fortnite into... This guy's just grinding on me in this lobby. I'm playing League in like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. If I die right away, I'm playing it right away. Cause we lurking for life, we ain't typing, no way. We ain't typing, no way. Because all we do is lurk now. We ain't shadows for life, we ain't typing nowhere. We ain't typing nowhere. Did you guys see that skip? Did you guys see this guy skip? 22 gates. Those shockwaves? No, they're not. What are you doing, bro? Why? I was gonna say, I thought this guy didn't get scanned just now. Now he's in a vehicle? Oh, he's driving away from me? Is Dennis hopping on? I don't think so. I think our grind is over. He hasn't played in a while. Tim will never play League with me, or just in general. So get that out of your head. Jared Goff, baby, come on now. Grumbesh getting his content for the day. Guys, can we get some RIPs, dude, to Grumbe and the team? Just struggling from the lack of Fortnite content that I give them, and they're still making it work. Some salutes would have been better than RIPs. 3 hours of Fortnite, Grumbe? I'm spoiling you, man. Grim. Christmas came early, dude. Like Christmas in July. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Maria. I'm honestly shocked that everyone's been playing as much like Call of Duty as they have been. Maybe they do like it, dude. 8 hours of matchmaking COD, bro. Arena shooter. Yeah, I'm gonna be live on Twitch for League of Legends after this, guys. I'm not gonna stay live on YouTube. It's the algorithm, brother. That Dan Campbell smile. I am checking out Arc Raiders at the end of the month. I two-tapped him. Play those ads, bro. Oh. Oh, sorry, Pimp Juice. Did I catch up with Ogre too? I did, bro. Me and Tom have been playing a bunch of League, dude. Bunch of fives, flexes. We even won a Shurima Cup. Shurima. Good afternoon, big dog. I don't play 14, man, Kyle. 0 for 1. 1 strike. Two more strikes, man. That's all you got. Oh shit, I'm actually getting shot by someone real. Called Horizon. Oh, well, a common misconception. It's okay, it's okay. This guy, yeah, 3 hammers. He used all of them, by the way. Perfect time to kill him. We love that. I think we're doing a villain party this year where everyone's dressing up as a villain. I was thinking about doing Akaza, but dye my hair red. No one would get it, though. Well, yeah, I mean, not even Tim would get it. Tim doesn't even watch it. I got him 1 shot, but I think I'm just dead. Ooh, around the corner. Good play. Good play. He was 1 shot too. I didn't think he was going to be that aggro. All right, we're swapping a league. League for today. League of Legends for today. Thank you, Mitch. Swap our Twitch. If you guys are on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. If you guys want to watch League of Legends, come over to twitch.tv/ninja. I'm not ending my stream on Twitch. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Say bye, YouTube chat. Say bye.